Hello everyone, I am Conquering History Games, and welcome back to part 4 of my Norway playthrough here in Hearts of Iron 4. Kaiserreich. We're going to go for some technological cooperation here. And I have so much political power, I really don't know what to do with all of this. It's School of Maneuver, I guess. Guess we'll get School of Maneuver and the fighter manufacturer. Yeah, there we go. I don't know if those are going to carry over whatever happens. Let's see how far Turkestan gets before it's crushed by everybody. Oh, hey, look, it's the left splitting again. The Belarusian People's Republic is attacking Khrushchev and the Socialist Republic of Ukraine. Funny stuff. They're both totalists, too. Well, what else do you expect, huh? Check out this Greater Finland, though. Not bad, huh? See, the thing with Finland is I just wonder, what are you supposed to do after you fight the Soviets? I guess that's enough, right? Fighting them or Russia. It doesn't have to be too big. But, yeah, I'm sure everybody's happy they finally got their Finland tree. Only thing left to do is, I remember people were always saying they wanted the Finland tree and they wanted the Hungary tree. The Ottomans are having a little bit more trouble than I thought they would. Oh, wow. Wait a second. How? These guys got 15 divisions and their opponents combined have 7. How is this still a fight at all? Oh, wait, no, I forgot to count these guys. 7 plus 4. Okay, 11. They've at minimum got more than that. Just attack the empty spaces, dude. Figure it out. Well, in any case, So, yeah, did we actually look at... What was the one we just did? Parliamentary joint sessions. Inter-parliamentary joint sessions to let all voices be heard. Okay. What's everyone else doing? Hela Riket Skal Forsvaras. I don't even know what that means. It's over here. Under a lawful society. Game-based war support 5%. Wow, war support. Wouldn't that be something? Then I can get off a friggin' partial. Or get over to partial at least. Maybe. Oh, yep. Time to absorb the clan. Svortsvillgeld to 1933. Electing a new parliament. Should we just switch over to market liberalism? I'm severely tempted to. The HOI4... No, we're already in. Let's stick with it. At least now we'll get a nice boost. No farmers party, please. Alright, we're up to a whopping 37%. That, Yep, they're absorbing the clan. Here's to the schools of Mississippi, where they're teaching all the children that they don't have to care. All the rudiments of hatred are present everywhere, and every single classroom is a factory of despair. There's nobody learning such a foreign word as fair. Centralized police command. Yeah, this war is still going on over here. Also, is the music a little low for you guys? What? I'm telling you, I don't know what is going on with the music. Kind of in all the games I'm playing lately. It's just been... Something's been going on. I don't know what. That the desktop audio will just be so quiet sometimes. Come on. You guys hearing anything? Because it's paused. That's why I don't hear anything. Still not really coming through. Can faintly hear it. Let's find a loud one. Might of the Soviet Union. That's loud, right? Yeah, I can kind of hear that. Who knows? Okay, modifying the government. We can get another air manufacturer. So let's get close air support, air defense, agility, reliability. You know what? Let's actually. Well, we're done with technological cooperation. We'll do the found Scandinavian Airlines. Oh, which Sweden's kind of beating us to. Are we trading for anything? A little bit. Yeah, not enough that we could just excavate more. Let's just keep making the best. No. Let's be way ahead of time getting this. Almost 300 days. Let's just get the field hospitals up. Okay. 37% on the world tension. I'm wondering if there's anything at all that can ever get it back up. See, there was no point in going market liberal because world tension wasn't going to go up anymore, but incentivize Zaibatsu arms manufacture. Look at these guys going a little bit Japanese way. Fung 10, this is definitely one of my favorite trees, even though it's not done. This is one of the best. I say this over and over again, but this is one of the best trees in the game. Even though all this stuff hasn't been fixed, it hasn't been done yet. It's just so much fun juggling the popularity. Party popularity, that is. And really, they made it easier. Because there's that focus. Where is it? Or what's the one? Or did they take it away? There was something that would just lock your party popularity temporarily. I think this is actually back in the days when there was very high popularity. You know, it'd say high, very high, low, very low, things like that. I think they got rid of that, actually. Yeah, there basically was just a way to reset it if you were giving the market liberals too much power, for example. Or just say things were imbalanced, you could fix it. Surprised Turkestan's held on this long. It's because it's Central Asia, though. There's no infrastructure out there. Very, very little, anyway. It's not like this. Look at this glowing green infrastructure in southern Norway. We're brighter than Texas and California. And then this, ooh, oh boy, let's not even look at that. Wait a minute, France has landed, and the West Indies Federation is expanding through Brazil. Getting interesting here as we go into 1940. Fun stuff's happening. So, is Brazil considered... Wait, hold on a sec. We got some factory issues we got to take care of up here. Can we... Nope. I guess we'll just max out the infrastructure or something. No, not there. Let's max it out here first. And what are we short on? Anything in particular? The issue is population. I have 1 million tanks, but the problem is I don't have anybody who's going to join the army. It's very frustrating. Anyway, I was going to look in on this war. So what would this be part of? Alright, the United Communes is not considered major. So they could defeat Brazil, and I suppose there's no reason for the Entente not to. But wouldn't that be fun if they gave it over to Portugal? If they can't invade the Union of Britain, the war is never going to end. Then who knows what the Commonwealth's up to? Covenant, sword, and arm. They're still in the negative stability. That recovering from the Civil War is no joke. Saudi Arabia finally capitulated. Let's see if the Ottomans get caught up on the Suez Canal later. Okay, so military exchange program. Well, the thing we just did, the founding of the Scandinavian Airlines. Why should the Nordic states have their own separate flag carriers? Let us make air travel a symbol of Nordic cooperation and establish Scandinavian Airlines. There goes Turkestan. 5% more air research speed, tactical bombers, and strategic bombers both cost less. Okay. Actually, that's just the designer who's available. We don't get that. We have to come down here. So, I guess we should, out of solidarity. Okay, we got all the companies now. All right, fix this up. And so the military exchange program. The increased cooperation between the Nordic armies requires officers with a special mindset and certain skills. Let us exchange generals to further aid in this. That reminds me, let's see if there's anybody who we can give boosts to. Ukraine is looking mighty big right now. Look at that. Yeah, not mighty big, it's too strong a word, but yeah, they're a puppet. Actually, did they give up a little land? I feel like... No, it's just the river there. Never mind. So we need to... Right, so we're taking these generals, and we're just trying to see who's up for an upgrade. Like him. You're a winter expert now. And New Zealand got eaten, so... Australasian Confederation has been reunited. The Republic of Australasia, my bad. And they white-pieced out with the Entente. And the curious thing will be... End White Australasia. Which one is this? This could be interesting if they seek closer ties. Very interesting indeed. They have not begun to seek new markets either. So they're still recovering from the Depression. At least they got that Anzac spirit to keep them going. Alright, land doctrine's still not done. Let's get some better artillery. Yep, so only Egypt left. No, actually, no, Tripolitania is at war with the Ottomans, right? Yeah. But it's pretty much all over but the crying. Well, we'll see what happens at the Suez. Commune ate up Uruguay. Wasn't that it? Oh, they're at war with the Commune. Cindy's versus Totalists. National Populists are running things over here in Peru. And Ecuador became a puppet. Okay. I just realized these guys aren't social democrats anymore. Oh yeah, we were going to look at the ideologies of the world, though. Who is socially democratic? Who can I guarantee? Who may need me? Like you. Yucatan. Though I doubt anybody's going after them. Who else? France. We can't guarantee their independence because they're too strong. Same thing with the Danubian Federation. Same thing with India, and Commonwealth's going after Mexico now. Gosh, I would love to get involved in this war to fight Pele. But we're not allowed. Okay, what do we got here? The Indo-Chinese Union. Guarantee their independence. No, they're radical socialists, my bad. These are all radical socialist countries. The coloring look... I got mixed up. Bulgaria? I think we already guaranteed them, though. Yeah. No, we didn't. Oh, but they're in the Reichspakt anyway, so we wouldn't have been allowed to. But here we are, finally, the Nordic Federation, the moment we've all been waiting for. You all wanted it. Nordic integration and cooperation has proved an astounding success. Let us now join forces and found the Nordic Federation as a shining beacon of democracy and freedom in a troubled world. Indeed. Oh, Sweden might beat us. It's tight. Wait. I meant Denmark. No. Who was just doing it? Did they just cancel? Or was I looking at myself and I'm stupid? Well, in any case, yeah, we're gonna do it. Finally. How's it going over here? 214. I think that's fine. Let's just take it already. Yeah, I'm just going to have these guys train. I know they can't go up anymore, but give me some army experience already. I should have been doing this for years. Yep, KKK is going down to finish the job in Mexico. Actually, in this timeline, did that happen? KKK fighting in Mexico? Mexico's actually winning a little bit. Who's got more? America's definitely stronger. I'm not... Yeah, in every way. I'm not sure what's going on here. Maybe Pelly was just dumb and declared war without having troops on the border? And here's to the cops of Mississippi. They're chewing their tobacco as they lock the prison door. Wait a minute. Their bellies bounce inside them when they knock you to the floor. No, they don't like taking prisoners in their private little war. Okay, artillery can still get better. And Japan has taken what used to be the Dutch East Indies. Basically no stopping them now. Wait, what's the Sensulindian Federation? And there goes Brazil. Wow, was there must have been a naval invasion. Oh, right, because the commune was pushing from the south. That looks hideous. Brazil looks bruised. I don't know how else to describe this. There's so many dark colors. All right. Keep coming over here. And wow, Mexico is... Let's take a look at the casualties here. What exactly is happening there? I don't see them in the current wars though. Mexico-German war? Wait a minute. Oh, I guess it's an American... Okay, so Mexico's also at war with all these countries. Why? Attackers are Mexico and Honduras. Who did they attack? Did I miss something here? Costa Rica. So, Costa Rica was attacked, even though Mexico doesn't even border them, so that's really dumb. And no. Oh, but their independence was guaranteed by Germany already. So they're not in a faction together, but everybody ended up getting called in because of that. Okay, I'm tracking now. So anyway, going back to this war. Let's see. Mexico has not taken any casualties. Something's not right here. No faction, Costa Rica. I am misunderstanding something here. Here we go. Mexican-German war. This is it. Okay, so... here we go. But, yeah. Sweden accepts our proposal. Sweden has expressed interest to join our proposal to unite all the Scandinavian countries in a democratic federation. We are one step closer to the establishment of a united Scandinavia. Denmark has expressed interest to join our proposal to unite all the Scandinavian countries in a democratic federation. We are one step closer to the establishment of a united Scandinavia. And come on now. Come on. What? Yes! There we go. Let me get a little save file here for the future guide. Okay. Okay. The other Scandinavian countries have agreed to our proposal regarding federation. According to its constitution, the Nordic Federation will, for now, until it can be addressed by a proper federal government, of course, be a democratic federal monarchy. The executive will consist of a federal government which holds power on behalf of a council consisting of the Swedish, Norwegian, and Danish monarchs. The federal parliament will be based in Gothenburg, but all the constituent kingdoms retain their individual institutions and autonomy. So, everybody's joining. Every unit leader, every navy leader, the whole navy, like all the navies... Nordic Federation annexes Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. So it is a brand new country. So I think we might actually technically get a game over here for a second. Yeah, we got the game over, but then there we have it. Oh, I like this color. That's a really nice color. Oh, but my army disappeared. It's okay, I have a new one, I'm sure. But there it is. There you have it. We are the Nordic Federation, so we have a... Oh, my. Brand new tree. Hells yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So we have to ratify the Constitution first. So it looks like we're going to be spending some time over here. Cool. All right. With the creation of a unified Nordic state, it is paramount that a constitution shall be adopted that accounts for all the member states of the Federation, emphasizing the strength of the federal government. Great. Okay, let's do some organizing now. We've got 36 divisions. That's really not much when you get right down to it. What are we considered, by the way? We're authoritarian Democrats. Well, I guess it is the Federal Council, so that makes sense. We have no political power. Damn, I was gonna say let's go like guarantee a bunch of authoritarian democratic governments real quick, but that's fine. Okay. For research slots, now do I get everything that everyone had researched? How's this work exactly? I think we're only getting whatever we had before as Norway. I don't know if we had researched more or less than the others. Let's get the light tanks. We got a lot to do here. All right, infantry equipment, support equipment, motorized, improved artillery, light tanks, interwar fighters. Yeah, that all works fine. Let's do 5, 5, 5, 5, 10, and 5. Oh boy, we need a lot of stuff here. Our war support is 60. That's pretty good. Now, okay, now we're cooking with gas, right? We still only have 4 slots, though. Where can I get another research slot? Advance the integration, unify the schooling system. No. That's fine. Let's just leave all that. Okay, so we gotta do this again. And we have less convoys. How did that happen? How do we have less convoys than we did as Norway? I thought we had 500. Heck it, let's do atomic research. Come over here as well. Great. Now we got some civilian factories. Where can we build some stuff? Let's grab, whoops. Let's build some factories here and here. Wow. A lot of slots there, but they're full. Did it kind of like reset the factory base count? A little strange. And convoys. There we have it. Okay, the formation of the Nordic Federation. After the signing of the Scandinavian Treaty, a transitory government primarily composed of civil servants with little active powers has been left in place that will co-govern the Federation with the national governments until we successfully ratify the Federal Constitution, which will then be established as the highest law within the Federation, above those of the member states, which will then allow for coordinated elections to establish a government elected by the people. Prepare the Constitutional Convention. Okay, great. So we can now, right away, go to early mobilization at least. We're only 19% popularity, which makes sense. Yeah, I like this, how it just says various unions, various like syndicalists, etc. Everybody's just mushed together right now. Conservatives seem to be the most popular. No, actually, Social Democrats are. So, well, yeah, we were a social democratic government, and Sweden was conservative, I think. So that's showing there, and I've actually already forgotten what Norway was. Not Norway, Denmark. But it's probably accurate. You know, this really reminds me of back at in the old version of Italy, where there was the Italian Republic and the Italian Socialist Republic, where when you'd fuse, when you could peacefully, unify them, you'd get more. Like if you were the Italian Republic absorbing the South, you'd get a bunch of radical socialists, and if you were the South absorbing the North, you'd get social conservatives and things like that. So you have all these new people living in your country, right? Okay, let's take a look at all our generals here. Anybody better here than William Stephens? Ooh, Ernst looks kind of good here. He doesn't have the experience factor gain, but I like him. Damn, we have so many field marshals. Look at all this. It's just so many choices. I don't like that this guy's old guard. So since he's old guard, he's also old guard. We got a lot of old guard here. I don't like that. All right. We're gonna stick with William then. After all, it was Norway that spearheaded this. We'll give him that, and I'm all out. Okay, let's organize this army here. So we have some cavalry. Garrison divisions. Okay, yep, here's the thing. Now this is a lot, but believe me, this is nothing compared to when you do the River Federation in Hearts of Iron 4 Equestria at war, because that's like a half dozen nations getting together. So this becomes a complete mess. Just dozens of unit templates. And there's no way to fix that, it's not a huge deal, but it's just at first you go and you go, but you just gotta take a couple minutes to delete the ones you don't have or reorganize things. You don't need 10 different mountaineer divisions or whatever, right? Gothenburg. How big is Gothenburg? Is this supposed to be like oh, this is small, so we'll turn it into the new capital, and again, it doesn't have too many connections to Sweden. Well, let's see. From what I'm seeing here, according to Gothenburg.com/English, which I'm having a little trouble pulling up the information here, it is the largest non-capital in the Nordics, located on the beautiful west coast of Sweden. You can see concerts, theater performances, hockey or football games, fairs, and exhibitions. I'm trying to look for a population, but if it's the biggest non-capital, yeah, it must be pretty large. I don't know what its population used to be. All right. So anyway, we're going to. All right, we almost done with the Nordic Constitution. Let's at least get this done before the end of today's episode. Oh, I didn't realize how much steel I needed. Let's trade with... We'll trade with Switzerland. Keeping it neutral. Except that's not enough. Alright, fine. And it eats up so many of my factories, too. Fine, we'll trade a little bit with Germany. Germany's actually a little bit, it's actually more democratic than I am right now, funnily enough. We'll trade with Japan. We've got no beef with them, technically. Although, maybe I shouldn't. Alright, the Nordic Constitution. Section 1, Article 1. This constitution shall apply to all parts of all constituent countries of the Nordic Federation. 2. Which nations are considered part of the Federation shall be determined by federal law. Article 2. The form of government shall be that of a constitutional monarchy. The head of the Federation is determined in Part 2, shall hold royal power. Article 3. Legislative power shall be vested in the Nordic Parliament and the head of the Federation conjointly. Executive power shall be vested in the Cabinet. These are the first articles of the Nordic Constitution. The debates are fierce, but an agreement shall be reached on the fundamentals of our Federation's law. And we get some political power. Very nice. Okay, so we could do... What is this? What is this? I should have looked at this before. So we can establish a designated Nordic Parliament elected through proportional voting in the entire Federation, thereby ensuring every Nordic citizen will have equal representation in the federal government of Gothenburg. Alternatively, use the joint sessions. The joint sessions shall have proved a great success earlier, emphasizing the existence and close cooperation of the Nordic countries. These joint sessions will function as the proper legislative branch of the Nordic government. So is it mutually exclusive which one we do next? Okay, so we can mix and match here. So then we can wait a little bit here. So I think we're going to go designated Nordic Parliament. Because the whole idea is that we're all fusing. All this is cores for me now, right? Just notice I'm also still on just volunteer only. So we'll go for designated Nordic Parliament. I can hear the screaming now in the comments. All right, but I think that's it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. I am Conquering History Games, and we did it. We finally formed the Nordic Federation. We also have a unification of the trade unions as it becomes clear that the Nordic countries are starting to embark on a united path, The labor movement has not been sitting still. The trade union congresses of Denmark, Sweden, and Norway have convened in the Swedish capital of Stockholm. Here they voted to unify all three organizations into an even higher congress known as the Nordic Trade Union Congress. Unsurprisingly, the syndicalist elements followed suit in this in spite of their alleged opposition to the Nordic project, meaning a unified syndicalist cause now exists on the Nordic level. Formation of the Farmers' Party. Agrarian parties are a curious phenomenon in Northern Europe, especially Scandinavian politics, that defends its interests. Naturally, they did not sit still as the Nordic countries are uniting, and they too have formed their own unified party to compete in the elections. More concise parties are always good. Social Conservative also just went... Okay, so everybody's fusing now. All the parties are coming together, so it's not just various. Formation of the Liberal Party. Board members from the Swedish Folk Party, the Danish Radical Venstre, and the Norwegian Venstre parties have declared their intention in the federal capital of Gothenburg today to run together as the Liberal Party in the soon-to-be-held Nordic elections. As this group is composed of mostly smaller parties, experts predict they will have a difficult time actually winning these elections, but they might well become influential as a smaller party as the junior party in a future coalition. They just repeated themselves. Social liberalism went up a bit. Yeah, we're just not getting much political power at all here right now. Formation of the Conservative Party. I'm just going to wait until these are all done. Several conservative parties around the Federation have announced a fusion to optimally... let me get some water. Optimally partake in the federal elections that are to be held soon. This alliance includes the Norwegian HOI4 party, as well as both the Danish Venstre party and the Danish DKF party, which has left experts predicting that Denmark will be the main base of this party, even if it will still be a hotly contested region, considering the strong presence of the Social Democrats. In Sweden, the traditional conservatives have joined this party, although some among them look with a certain suspicion to the limited commitment to some of the values of conservatism embraced in this new party despite the name. Some members of the Swedish Riksdag abandoned the party even completely when they agreed to join, leaving them independents. We wish them luck. Scandinavian International. Leading members of the Social Democratic parties of Scandinavia, primarily of the Social Demokraterne of Denmark, the Labour Party of Norway, and the Swedish Social Democratic Labour Party, as well as some smaller, often local parties, gathered in Copenhagen to establish their electoral alliance in the federal elections that shall be held in the future. Right-wing Danish media spottingly nicknamed this gathering the Scandinavian International, after the International Socialist Gatherings. While they decided to go for the name of Nordic Social Democratic Workers' Party, this sobriquet was enthusiastically adopted by the younger socialists, though the leader of the Danish youth wing, Hans Hedtoft, did clarify that the Nordic Social Democratic Party does not endorse syndicalism in any way. According to him, the name appeals based on the Second International. Suspicious. That's pretty funny. I once saw somebody, they did a parody of they typed up a parody of the, what's the song? The Red Banner song, the one that goes, da 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 da. No, that's a different song. The one, La Banda Rosa, that song. It was a parody of it, but it was saying how the Social Democrats are not actually Social Democrats or socialists anyway. And so that's just, I think, something that's sort of funny, is how it's sort of funny, but it's probably not very funny to them, how Social Democrats are always being accused of being lumped in with the far left three parties here, but the far left three parties hate them and think they're basically sellouts. So anyway, that's enough for today. We formed the Federation, big stuff. Yeah, we're gonna see what else happens here. We're gonna have some sort of coalition being formed down here. And there's plenty more to go through the tree, and I plan to go through it. Even if we never go to war, I am at least going to go through all of this so we can explore it and see what's up. So I will see you all next time. Thank you for joining me. I am Conquering History Games, and have yourselves a wonderful day.